Now, marriage is a big adventure, full of many twists and turns. But to me, marriage is like going on a road trip with each other, but you don't really know where you're going. You pack up the car and you leave the house, and your first stop will probably be Macca's, just for some fun. And then you'll make your way out of the city and onto the highway, and off you go. And you'll drive for a while, and you'll go up some hills, and you'll go down some hills. There's one thing I do know. Marriage never gets old when you're in it with the one you love.
So Luke and I had actually spent 9 years together co-located. That's unheard of for serving couples in the military, so we'd done quite well. And back in late 2021, he decided he was going to move away from me, move down to Melbourne. As you can imagine, grief-stricken, it was a hard time for me. As I got used to the new world order, the text messages, the phone calls, the FaceTimes, all unanswered, I got really excited one day. I actually got a call from Luke. And there was this giddiness, excitement, energy in his voice. And I was like, what's going on here? Is he that excited to speak to me? I know it's been a while. No, he wasn't. He promptly went on to tell me that he'd met someone.
It was bittersweet because suddenly my time was up and she wasn't all mine anymore. She found the person she belongs with, someone she could turn to, confide in, and celebrate with. Luke got the best friend seal of approval right away because from the very first, he treated my princess like a queen.
Luke,
I see perfection.
as I walked our little girl down the aisle today and took that final step, it was the last time I was her number one man. I am now second. Enjoy your position of number one, but do not take it for granted.
Open your eyes
Megan, thank you for choosing me.
to golden
You have given me a vision for an incredible life together, and I am eager to zealously pursue that vision for as long as we shall live. I journaled early in our relationship that you hold the keys to unlocking my potential, and I still believe that to be true as I stand here today.
When I was 3 years old, I heard my first fairy tale. And thus began the quest, the all-consuming quest of finding the right man for me. It was all I thought about and I dreamt about. And so I knew that it was my God-given desire. Yet, all of my efforts were fruitless. It wasn't until I turned to God and said, "You write my story." It was in chasing His will that I found you.
I vow to honour you, to prioritise you, to be your protector, your provider, and your shelter. I vow to serve you, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Take responsibility for leading our home and for creating a safe, positive environment for whoever joins us.
I vow to put God first in our marriage, because when I put God first in my life, He led me to you. I vow to be a faithful and loving wife and to render submission to you as God has intended. I vow to care for you when you are sick, uphold you when you are down, and fight beside you when you are facing adversity. I vow to usher you in to the man that you've told me you want to be, while also loving, supporting, and honoring the man that you are today.
I vow to always strive to be a better man, better husband, and one day, a better father. And finally, I vow to love you with my words and actions for as long as we both shall live.
Before God and in the presence of us all, by the solemn consent and promise, by the giving and receiving of rings, and by the joining of hands, Luke and Megan have now accepted each other in marriage. As a representative of Jesus Christ, the local church and the Commonwealth of Australia, it gives me great joy to pronounce you husband and wife.
Came through that door.